Said the night wind to the little land, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little land, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace, warm mighty king, do you know what I know? A child, shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child, sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light. A child, sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light.
Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm here at the Advent candle, preparing to light it, reflecting on what the light actually even means. And I can't help but think of the opening of John's Gospel when he says, "In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. And he was in the beginning with God. And all things were made through him. And without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it." And then a few verses later, John will say, "He came to his own, and his own did not receive him. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." This has been a tough year. It's been a hard year for everyone. The COVID year, the election year, the racial unrest year, the year of economic just complete destruction in some cases. And I know many of you, as you're watching, you're facing a Christmas Eve where times seem scary and they seem uncertain. It feels like we're in darkness, wondering where is God. As we light this Advent candle, it's worth it for us to think and reflect on the fact that, that's the whole meaning of the candle. Each successive Sunday leading to the day in which we celebrate that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, that this incarnation of deity, that this God finally taking the essence of his soul, his being, his very self, and showing us who he really is by becoming one of us. This was the plan from the beginning. Second person of the Trinity coming down to earth to incarnate in human flesh, to save the souls of all human beings for all time. And each Sunday of the Christmas season, we light a candle to remind us that, hey, the world is getting brighter. It's coming. It's coming. The coming of God into the world in the first Sunday of Advent, and the second, and the third, and the fourth, and now we're Christmas Eve. Traditionally, there's 3 purple candles that represent the royalty, the majesty of the God of heaven coming down. 1 pink candle, which represents this joy that's about to be shown to the world. And the Christ candle, always at the center, the one that is white, that is pure, that demonstrates the holiness. It's typically bigger or taller, some cases. In our case, it's bigger than the other candles, because this is the light of Christ finally come into the world. Finally, the hope of God. I don't know how you're feeling this evening. I don't know how you're feeling this holiday season, whether you're scared or you're frightened. Maybe the truth is that the world feels dark and you need the light of Christ to shine into your existence, into your relationships, into your home, into your mind, into your heart. This sense that God is here. Hope is alive. An answer has come. God has not lost control. Light is shining against the darkness, and when the light shines, the darkness must flee. Darkness never overpowers the light. So as we light this candle, the Christ candle, I would encourage you at home, in your own moment, in your own life, to reflect on how it is you need the light of Christ this year. What area, what spot, what place in your heart, in your mind, what dream needs to be restored, what relationship needs to be rebuilt for you, what sort of sense of destiny and purpose you might need the light of Christ to shine fresh and new, giving you hope. That's the answer. Jesus is the answer. He was the answer. He's always been the answer. He's the answer now, and he always will be the answer. And so on this Christmas Eve, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas with the hope of Christ in your own life. May God bless you.